all the householders and simply praising the glories of Krishna. He was not ceased even for a moment from glorifying Krishna. Constantly praising the glories of Krishna and very humbly, not taking credit in that seva. Whatever wealth he has, he is completely using it in the service of people. Vaishnavas are there, Brahmanas are there, and beggars are there, householders are there, feeding them. And while feeding them, he is glorifying each and every person. And he is simply praising Krishna constantly. Narada Muni saw, this is a real Brahmana, wonderful devotee. How he is so self-satisfied. This is a real quality of a Brahmana. What do we see in the present age are either caste Brahmanas or institutionally approved Brahmanas. We fall in this category. Either we fall in caste Brahmana category, Janmana Brahmana, or we fall institutionally Brahmanized by spiritual master. But who is a real Brahmana? The primary quality of a Brahmana is Atma Rama, a completely self-satisfied person. Now in the present situation, many devotees are calling, messaging. Some of them are very deeply disturbed. One such devotee, very much disturbed, and he was calling. He's a senior devotee too. Then he said his salary got cut by 30% or something. He didn't lose his job, just 30% salary cut, and the Prabhuji was very much disturbed. And we were trying to console him, pacify him, not to worry, but very deeply he is disturbed. He is not able to focus or be attentive on certain things. And he is earning handsome. This 30% cut is not going to affect him in any big way. Still, Prabhu is disturbed. When we are in this great, wonderful organization, and if we have crossed some couple of years, then we should learn this art of being self-satisfied. Krishna knows what to supply, and material nature is doing the job. Simply sthane sthita shrutigata tanuvan manopi. Simply be satisfied in your platform, whatever it is. And from that platform, spend time in hearing about Krishna. Not to get disturbed unnecessarily. This thing shows that how much we are progressing in Krishna consciousness. A real Brahmana is completely self-satisfied person. And in that state, they peacefully, so meditatively, they chant Krishna's name. And only thing that can give 100% satisfaction is Krishna Bhakti and nothing else. Only Bhakti can give satisfaction in this world. We have tried everything. Family life, children, wealth, job, position. Someday this will give dissatisfaction. And it creates a vacuum. Only Bhakti can satisfy a person and nothing else. So Narada Muni could see this Brahmana. He was not a very wealthy Brahmana, just a simple Brahmana. And he was utilizing everything in the service of Krishna and completely depending and very satisfied and singing and praising Krishna and serving everyone equally. So Narada Muni went and told, "You are the greatest person I have seen. I have never seen any devotee like you. You are amazing. You are wonderful." The lesson from this Brahmana is to remain satisfied and simple at every step. We have to be very simple. If we are serious in Krishna consciousness, we remain very simple and satisfied. This is the ornament, this is a beauty of bhakti. Like once one devotee, one senior sannyasi said, smile and silence, these two are wonderful ornament of a devotee. Smile and silence. There is no boundaries which a smile cannot cross. There is no argument a silence cannot win. That is why Mauna Vrata is a very important aspect in bhakti. When the situation is not for Krishna consciousness, then we remain Mauna. We don't talk all the unnecessary things. So, when Narada Muni was glorifying this Brahmana genuinely said, "Oh great sage Narada, please stop this. I am not worthy of your appreciation. I am just doing a small seva. And who is my role model? There is a king in South India, southern part of India. There is a king. And when I compare my seva with him, this is nothing. He uses his wealth so much and he accumulates wealth for simply serving Krishna and Vaishnavas. Every day, thousands and thousands of Vaishnavas he feeds. And he has built so many Krishna temples. He has facilitated bhakti so much. And the king is the best devotee. You should go and meet the king." Then the inquisitiveness in Narada increased. "Oh, really? I have never heard about that king. Let me go and meet him." Then Narada went to the king. And Narada was astonished to see how king is serving Krishna. Full time, he was using very meager amount to manage the kingdom. You see how unfortunate we are. We all spend the maximum time in a day just for survival and security. I hope you will agree with this. We are spending 8 to 10 hours a day, and some people even more than that. 10 hours working and 2 hours traveling, 12 hours. And they come back home and again 2 hours on the phone and net doing company's job. Then while sleeping, they dream their boss and projects also. 12, 14 hours, we work so hard. Unless you have a job like Siddha Gaurang Prabhu, doesn't go to office only. 14 to 16 hours some people work. And it is just for survival and security. Look at the unfortunate situation in Kali Yuga. Many of us are like that. So the king whom Narada met, he was so expert, so talented. Just a few moments he will manage the whole kingdom, and full time he was serving in glorifying Krishna. Building temples and feeding Vaishnavas, facilitating Krishna Katha, and there were almost everyone was a devotee in his kingdom. And Narada was very surprised. How come I didn't hear about this king? How come I didn't realize this person? What the Brahmana said is true. What he said is true. And Narada Muni went and glorified the king. He glorified the king so much. And the king very politely said, Narada Muni, I don't deserve this appreciation. What I am doing is still a selfish thing, because I am not doing the best out of my capacity. So the lesson from Brahmana is to remain simple and self-satisfied. That is the lesson from Brahmana. The lesson from the king is, the king says, Krishna has provided me so much, and what I am, my gratitude is just a few percentage of what Krishna had given. I am not doing the best of my capacity. It is true. It is true. All of us are intelligent, capable, talented, wealthy, well situated. In all these criteria, how much percentage are we expressing back or showing a gratitude back to Krishna? In our day, 10 to 20%, less than 10%. In our talent and intelligence and capacity, we spent 80% for the company or 90% for the company. Wealth, capacity, talent, wealth, time, all that Krishna had given us, we use very little for Krishna. That is what the king said. I am not doing the best of my capacity. Krishna has provided me so much. This is the secret of devotional service. When Krishna gives a service, never say no. Never try to deny that. It's a great blessing and a great opportunity. The moment we say no, the moment we hesitate, Lakshmi Devi personally becomes insulted and we don't get the chance again. And when we do best of our capacity, the opportunities will increase. And when we further do the best, the opportunity will even increase. That is the secret of devotional service. So the king said, I am really not doing the best of my capacity. I wanted to do the best. My life should be like that. And Prabhupada said, a brahmachari and a sannyasi should surrender 100% to Krishna. And we are trying, and that's not possible. And he said, householders should surrender 50% to Krishna. Their time, their energy, their talents, their intelligence, their capacity, whatever, sarvasa, karmana, manasa, vacha, sarva avastasu sarvada. Whatever talents and resources Krishna has given, we should do. But unfortunately, that is also not possible nowadays. Or maybe the mind may not permit that. So the king said, best of our capacity I should use, and I'm not doing it. And my inspiration, my role model is Indra. Because Indra works 24 hours for Krishna. He does everything. He manages the whole material cosmos on behalf of Krishna. How much of responsibility and pressure and trouble he takes. Because of that, Lord Vamana appeared as his younger brother. Because for Indra, just for Indra, Krishna did the whole churning of milk ocean. Because Krishna loves Indra so much, the curse of having 1,000 lingas on his body turned into 1,000 eyes on his body. Krishna loves him so much. He's a great devotee. Because he 24 hours he is managing this planetary cosmos on behalf of the Supreme Lord. But I am not doing best of my capacity. I am reserving something for me. and I'm serving the rest for Lord. But full